German wine labels can be really confusing and sometimes very difficult to understand. This is why in this video I'll teach you how to pronounce the most common German wine terms and what they mean. So, if you want to become a German wine expert in less than 15 minutes, watch this video until the end. Before we start, many thanks to the Corkscrew Wine and Spirit Merchants and Wines of Germany for helping me with this video. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, please consider to subscribe. AP stands for Amtliche Prüfnummer and can be found on the back label of German wines. This number proves that the wine passed quality control test, including chemical and sensory examinations. Fun fact, did you know that the last two digits of AP number is the year of the submission? Auslese means selected harvest and it's regarding to the wines that have been produced from really ripe grapes, and some of them might be affected by noble rot. Auslese is a part of Pradikat classification, which I will explain later in this video. Auslese wines are usually medium sweet, however some dry versions are also available on the market. Beerenauslese wines are produced from overripe selected berries, normally affected by noble rot. Beerenauslese wines are always sweet and have beautiful aging potential. Beerenauslese is also part of the Pradikat classification, so if you'd like to learn even more about this classification, click the link above or one in the description below. Classic is one of those German terms that nearly disappearing from the market. Wines labeled as classic are always dry, are produced from the traditional grapes to the particular wine region. Eiswein is one of the most unique styles of sweet wines produced in the world. Grapes to produce Eisweins are harvested when it's at least -7 degrees Celsius and pressed while frozen. Eiswein wines has distinctive concentration of acidity, aromas and sweetness. You have to taste German Eiswein at least once in your life. Erste Lage is the VDP answer to Burgundy Premier Cru classification. Erste Lage wines are produced from the grapes grown in the first-class vineyard with distinctive terroir. Erstes Gewachs is another term regarding to the top quality wines, as literally means first grow. Erste Gewachs can be only found on the wines produced in the Rheingau region. Grauburgunder is a German name for Pinot Grigio, also known as Pinot Gris in France. Grauburgunder is mostly planted in Pfalz or Baden wine regions. Grosse Lage is the highest designation for German vineyards in the VDP framework. Broadly speaking, Grosse Lage is equivalent of Burgundy Grand Cru classification. Gustabfullung can be found on the back label of German wines and means that the wine was produced and bottled at the estate. Gutswein could be simply translated as good wine. Gutswein is the entry level of the VDP classification. Gutswein can be drunk every day on Monday, Tuesday or even Wednesday, and those wines are produced from the estate-grown grapes. Feinherb is very traditional, but at the same time unofficial term regarding to off-dry style of wine. Feinherb wines can contain up to 18 grams of residual sugar per liter. However, most of them are fantastically balanced with great acidity. Feinherb wines are definitely food-friendly wines and goes really well with spicy food. Halbtrocken means literally half dry, and this is another term to describe off-dry style of wine. Halbtrocken, like Feinherb, can contain up to 18 grams of residual sugar per liter. Term Kabinett is regarding to the wines that has been produced from slightly overripe grapes. Kabinett wines are usually light, with lower amount of alcohol and touch of sweetness. Term Landwein is regarding to simple, everyday wine that can be produced within 26 German Landwein regions. Landwein is quite similar to French classification called Vin de Pays. Liebfraumilch is a generic term for white wines produced in the west part of Germany, including regions of Rheinhessen, Pfalz or Rheingau. Liebfraumilch wines are always medium sweet or even sweet, as can contains in between 18 to 45 grams of residual sugar per liter. Muller-Thurgau is a white grape variety that was created in 1882 by Professor Muller in Swiss canton Thurgau. Muller-Thurgau is the third most planted variety in Germany. Muller-Thurgau wines are usually quite light, aromatic, with mild acidity. Ortswein is the village style of wine according to the VDP classification system. Ortswein wines are just above the Gutswein, and some great terroir-driven wines can be found in this category. By the way, if you'd like to learn more about term terroir, click the link above or one in the description below. Perlwein is probably the best German answer to Prosecco Frizzante, as these wines are quite easy drinking, very light and medium sparkling, normally fermented in stainless steel tanks. However, some of them can be even carbonated. Broadly speaking, Pradikatswein category is regarding to the sugar content in harvested grapes. If you'd like to learn more about all 6 Pradikatswein category, link can be found in the description or at the end of this video. Qualitstswein means quality wine from the designated area. Qualitstswein is a German answer to French AOC system or Italian DOCG. There is currently 13 German wine regions that are classified as Qualitstswein. Riesling is the white and most planted variety in Germany, absolutely icon of German vineyards. Riesling wines are very elegant, crisp, fruity and can age for decades. Sekt is a fully sparkling German wine that contains at least 3.5 atmospheres of pressure. One of the best examples of Sekts are called Winzersekt, and those wines are produced by traditional method, also known as Méthode Champenoise. Spatburgunder is a German name for Pinot Noir and literally means late Burgunder. This variety is mostly planted in Baden, Pfalz, Ahr and Rheinhessen. Fun fact, did you know that Germany is the second biggest producer of Pinot Noir in Europe and third in the world? Spatlese literally means late harvest, and this is the riper style of Kabinett wines. Spatlese wines are usually medium sweet. However, some dry versions can be also found on the market. Trocken is probably the most important German wine terms that you need to know, because Trocken in Germany means dry, Trocken wines can contain up to 9 grams of residual sugar per liter. Trockenbeerenauslese wines are made from very late harvest grapes that looks almost like raisins, but also affected by noble rot. Those wines are very special, quite expensive and very sweet. Weingut means winery or wine estate, and this is the most common wine term that can be found on the German wine labels. Weissburgunder is a German name for Pinot Blanc. This variety is the 4th most planted white variety in Germany. One of the best examples of Weissburgunder can be found in Baden, Rheinhessen or Palatinate wine regions. VDP stands for, are you ready? Verband, Deutscher Pradikatswein, and can be easily identified on the bottle by characteristic black eagle logo with bunch of grapes. VDP is a private association founded in 1910 and it's based on Burgundy AOC system regarding to the type of soil and terroir. If you'd like to learn more about the VDP classification, links can be found below or at the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and thank you very much for watching until the end. By the way, don't miss out my next one about the differences in between Champagne and Cremant. So, stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe and see you next time!